Crank it. Go ahead. Oh, looking good in there though.
Yeah, that's gonna be good.
So we're putting Oski back together here. Do a little adjustment to the engine. That's a push rod tube failure. Might have been the insulation, I don't know. But I figure I'm just gonna move on and hope everything looks good from here. No puddles under the car so far, so we're looking good. Got a few more things to hook up. We're gonna try to start this up for you. It's taking a little bit of time because CT's not helping at all. Hey man, you wanna get this nut for me?
Yeah.
I can't bend my arm that way anymore. Don't block the camera shot, man.
Where's it going? This right.
On the negative. You get that and I'll get this one. Neither one of us know what we're doing. Just kidding, Oscar. We have a little bit of an idea. I knew better than to use these two-piece push rods. Always go with your gut feeling, boys. She's looking good under here, though. Good golly, Miss Molly. Look how nice she looks.
Beautiful.
Got a little drip off that oil line there. I don't like those rubber hoses too much.
That looks good under there.
Nice and clean. All right, I'm gonna put the plug wires on while the camera's rolling because I always mess that up, and you guys seem to like that kind. These are very hard to plug in.
Are they?
Yeah, you want to definitely, if you get these plug wires, you want to push these insulators that go in the fan shroud or the housing back a little bit so you can get this snapped on all the way. I did not get them snapped on all the way, and one of them came off on me while I was breaking the motor in. I was like, what's going on? Because they fit really nice. Once you get it all, situated, you can slide them in and it fits into the sheet metal to block all the air so you don't lose any air around the plug.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those look good.
Got one here. One. 4, 2 over here. All right, we got to switch sides. There we go. Put some new gas in it. It was running sort of on the ragged side. 1, 4, 3. I get 3 and 4 mixed up. No, that's 4. 1, 4, 3, 2. I might have messed up on this one. I don't know if I can get my hand back there. This one's sort of hard to get. This would be really hard with a two barrel carburetor. I don't know, man. I might not get it back there. I might have to get my wife to come out here and put this one on. Hey, can you slap my elbow and drive it down in here a little further?
What are you trying to get?
I can't reach it.
Let me see if I can get it.
I gotta get this in here. Let me see. Here we go. Just gotta get it pushed on. See if you can push it on.
Should be on.
Should be.
Yeah.
Hey, we're not playing horseshoes.
The cap's not.
Yeah, that's fine. I pushed it way back, so I'll have to slide this down.
All right.
All right. That's number 3. 1, 4, 3, 2. Coil wire.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, man. Let's see if we got any fuel pressure back here. There's the gas on that. Should have fuel pressure.
All right.
Put it in neutral. Pull the brake on. And then turn the key on, man. See what it does.
Turn the key on?
Yeah, brother.
You want me to pump it?
No, I got the gas. Go ahead and just crank it. Crank it. Oh, got the cap on wrong or something.
Uh-oh. What happened?
Easy diagnosed.
Explosions are good.
Never good. Means it's got spark. She's got spark! I wonder if I put the cap, I had to put the cap on back. I might have put the cap on backwards. What's she say? She say what? Alright. I don't think you can put this on backwards. It's got a little register thing there, I do believe. But if I put it back together and she goes boom, 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 that's on backwards. Because that's the only thing that's changed. I took that off because when I pulled the motor out, I didn't want to damage the distributor or the rotor. And at first I took just the cap off, then I took the rotor off, and I'm like, nah, I'm just going to take the distributor out. One, 4, 3, 2. All right, my brother. Go try to cranky dinky.
You ready?
Go ahead. Go ahead. All right, hang on. Go ahead. Time life.
Yeah.
Turn the key off.
It's a runner.
Again, no oil under it this time. That's good. That's a good sign. Alrighty. A little more eye tool. Advance. Make sure this is set on 0. All right. Go start her up, brother. Let's see what we got. Switch the battery terminal behind you there, brother.
Running rich.
Yeah, it was running rich when it came in. I would thought that making the motor bigger would have brought the carburetors around, but you might have to change the idle jets. They seem to be way too big. Start there because the jet wasn't too big. I mean, it's got a 135 jet, which should be not too big. But sweet no oil under the car. That's what I'm happy about. I need to buy a set of plugs for it too. These are the plugs that it came in with, and they were a little bit fouled. Tighten the throttle cable up. Pounds of oil pressure in idle. That's pretty good for all the oil line on this thing. Got the cooler all the way at the front of the car. So that pump's pumping oil all the way to the front, from the front to the back.
Wow. Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
So,
Sounds really good.
starts right up. We'll tune it from there. We're gonna buy some plugs and shrink down the idle jets a little bit. It's a little too fat still. I was hoping the bigger air cleaners and the bigger motor would bring the idle around, but it's still puffing pretty hard on the idle. These are the filters it came in with, so we almost doubled the filter area. So,
Yeah.
not doubled, but you know,
It'll breathe better that way, right?
definitely breathe better. I thought this is why it was puffing the black smoke, but I think it's just a little too rich on the idle jet, so we'll take care of that, put a set of new plugs in it. And then got to work on the front end a little bit. It's real sticky up there still. I got some new adjusters for the front and drive it, put some miles on it. And we'll drive it out to the shop, take a look at the Dragon. We'll drive this out there.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I got to break it in. You know, he's going to be driving it all the way back to the corner of Texas, right on the border of Mexico, I do believe. So
Yeah, it's a long drive.
it's going to be a long drive. I don't want to have any issues. And we'll take a look under here and see if we got any oil leaks, see what it looks like. Take a look under there, buddy. It's dry as popcorn. So,
Nice.
hopefully she stays that way. You know. We pulled the heads back off, put the new push rod tubes on. I put his 1.25 rockers on here. So we put the high lifts back on. I cut a new set of push rods for it. And we're back running again. Well, it's just a tune-in process. I did notice on the CB Performance Distributor, I don't know if you caught that, you can put the rotor button on either way. That's why it was 180 out. I had the rotor bolted on the wrong way.
Oh, wow.
So I don't know if it's designed like that so you can, you know, phase it however you want it. But beware, mark your rotor button so you know how to put it back on. I mean, I definitely, it's got two little tangs there. It seems to bolt on either way. So, what do you think, Missy? Say hi to the camera. Nobody's seen Missy in a long time. You're my little beagle. No, you did a pretty beagle. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi to the YouTubers.
She's a good girl.
Yeah. He's gonna cut you out of that video. I have no control over the editing process.
No, we'll leave her in.
So anyway, that's where we're at with this. We got the Pontiac back here. We're having a hard time getting good oil pressure. So we were working on the Pontiac and took a break and got this running. Now I guess we'll get back on the Pontiac. I don't know if that's gonna fire up today. CT's got other stuff to do, so.
Well, we can always make another video of that one.
Yeah, we do got the FE motor. You guys want to come in and take a look at that? Worked on that a little bit. Got the FE project. Messy in here. Anyway, we got this going.
Messy means you're busy.
Yeah, we're definitely having fun.
Yeah, that looks good.
Better than sitting on my butt. But anyway, we'll put the dial indicator in here for you. This is the factory bore at the top here. We got set at 0. And as we go down here, you see this thing has hardly anywhere. Nice straight cylinder. And that's me moving the tool wrong, but it's about 2-3 thousandths wear. We have one little spot down here at the bottom of this cylinder, but I think it's going to be below the rings. So we should be fine. And this is what the block looked like before we honed it over here on this side. Yeah, this thing's set for a while. The actual hone on the block though looked pretty good. You know, it still had really nice crosshatch in it. So we're just hitting it with the bead hone. These FBs, they run down from the deck quite a ways. So we're gonna clean this block up, and we have some goodies coming if it's ever available. So we bought some really nice stuff for this motor. Hopefully in the near future,
Yeah.
we will get the stuff in and we can put this together. I'm gonna clean up these drain back holes. You see how it feel with your finger, how sharp that is?
Yeah.
So we'll open that up. That's how the oil drains back to the pan. You can see it's supposed to go all the way back to here, and they just knock it out with a hammer.
So it's probably better if that's bigger, right?
Yeah, we'll clean that up, open that hole up, open that hole up, and finish boring or honing that side of the block. Then we'll take it out and driveway, and we'll use some of that super clean on this and clean it and soap and water it, get it really nice.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll assemble it, at least get our short block done. And then when we get our top end kit, we can just bolt it right on. So I was gonna show you the bore difference here. We'll have to get that book out of the inside of the house. I've got a manual on this motor, or Chilton's manual. But here's your bore is, looks like 4" 20. 4" 20 thousandths.
Mm-hmm.
And over here, this one is 4" 50 thousandths.
So yeah.
So
not
it's
a
been
lot.
bored. It's been bored 30.
Gotcha.
So it would be exactly, that's 30 over. You know.
So that's the same block.
Yeah. I think the only difference between a 390 and a 360 is probably the stroke of the crank, not the bore size. And I think probably going to be close to the same. But we'll look in the book and get a bore size measurement and all that stuff. We have a little bit of concern if the heads we ordered are going to clear the cylinder. So let's say it's for 390 through 428. So if they don't work, we'll have to get a 390. I see them on Craigslist all the time, man.
Yeah, I'll look for one.
I've seen them for $200, $300 on there.
Whole engine?
Yeah, whole motors, just pull outs.
Pull it all apart and
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to start buying some domestic stuff this year. I want to get a few LSs in here and just get a variety of stuff that we can work on.
yeah.
I'm gonna get to work on the LS project with my son, so that'll be cool.
Yeah, that's gonna be neat, man. When are you guys gonna start that?
I don't know. He was supposed to come over this weekend and talk to me about it. They've already got the car. It's a S13 with a C4 or C5 tunnel in it. It's got all the drivetrain out of a C5 Corvette.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got the torque tube in it with the Corvette rear and a 6-speed transmission, I do believe. And we're gonna put a LS in there and do a little work over there and help my son out. He doesn't like to do manual labor, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do some of the manual labor.
There you go.
And I think Matt Harple's gonna help us with the tune on it, and it's gonna be a fun project. I'm gonna work with Holly EFI on it, so it'll be cool.
Yeah.
So.
Very cool.
We get to work with, the supplier that you found with us, and then we get Holly on board, and we put some EFI on this thing, man. So I'm definitely going to get me a little throttle body unit and start playing with that stuff. They've got it where it self-learns now, and I'm going to probably get the sniper kit, which you can blow through. If you want to turbocharge it or put a supercharger on there, it'll just let us we can use that throttle body on a lot of different motors and tune it down, tune it up to whatever horsepower level we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And it brings us into the 25th century or 21st, whatever it is now. But, carburetors are they're cool and everything, but you got to adjust them in the fuel injection, man. You just plug and play, put it on, and it has an O2 sensor that constantly adjusts. So I think it's cool to put that old throttle body. It looks like a carburetor, but you got the late model fuel injection on your motor, so.
Yeah, I'd like to do a build like that. That'd be cool.
We're gonna do a carburetor on this one.
Yeah.
And we're gonna play
Old
with
school.
We're gonna do the throttle body on the turbo Volkswagen. That's what we're gonna put that on. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, all these years I've been drawing through the turbo, which is sort of old school. Putting fuel through the turbo housing, and the new way is they blow through an injection setup or a throttle body, and that way it takes the fuel out of the turbo. And you can run an intercooler. So, haven't been able to run an intercooler up to this time, so it'll be cool to do some new stuff.
Mm-hmm. Be wicked.
But yeah, man, we got this wicked new engine stand here. These do not bolt up to an FE motor, FYI. Yeah, they don't reach the bottom of the block, so we had to go off the top of it. I think it'll be fine. It'll be good. It'll be good. This is the deluxe model too, isn't it? They were out of the base one.
This is the middle. There's
Yeah.
one more. There's one more above this that folds out.
Can you imagine what the base model would have been like?
Probably not good.
So this one's pretty good though. Got this little safety thing here to hold the motor in place.
Yeah, I mean for
He's
40
really
bucks,
nervous about that.
for $40, it just doesn't feel right. You know?
Yeah, it's like cheese, man. There's
feels
not
like
even a
it's-
little detent in there or nothing.
It feels like it should go all the way through or something. Or have a little lock pin.
Yeah, it's all totally dependent on gravity there.
You know, there's all these mods that you can do for Harbor Freight stuff. It's always something that has to be modified, right?
Hey man, it gives a large amount of people access to tools that they otherwise wouldn't be able to have.
Yeah.
And as bad as the stand is, it's going to get us through this project. And
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And it's reasonably priced too. It's not like
$40.
It would be different if you were getting taken advantage of, but I think it's fairly priced for what you get. Oh, don't get me wrong. I'd love to have one of those engine stands that have a thing, it turns the motor really cool with a ratchet.
Yeah.
But this is what we got for now. Your stand's better than mine.
I don't know. I like the way that looks cool.
Yeah.
It's got character.
I'm seeing this is going to break off. It's just hanging there for like years now.
It's all good.
So that's what's going on. I'm going to give CT some money. So if you think we're going to buy an engine case.
Uh-oh. Really?
Yeah, I build this 1600. But we'll do a few things before we buy it. But I got some cash together. Sold some of those toners.
Nice.
So that was cool. Missy, you're just all up in the video today. Look at her face. That means she's eating cats. You chasing them under the cars? Hey, let's go check the barbecue grill.
All right.
All right, lots of people like the barbecue.
Uh-oh, did you lose your heat?
No, it's just, 15-hour fire, so you got to keep it going. Definitely going to need more wood. Yeah, we're doing some barbecuing, some smoking on the old Oklahoma Joe. This is not held up very well, guys. Oh, looking good in there, though.
Yeah, that's going to be good.
Looking good, getting a little bark. Once it starts rendering the fat, I'll wrap it up in some foil. Be nice and juicy. But right now we're in the smoking process, so I think I put this on about 10:30, 11 o'clock. So it should be ready at about 2, 3 in the morning.
There you go.
15 hours. 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
You gonna be
7,
up
8,
then?
9, 10. Oh, it's 12 o'clock, man.
Oh, that'll work.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Little midnight snack.
Yep.
Little midnight snack.
I'll be back at midnight.
So yeah, that's what's going on.